Hey, good morning everyone. I want to start this little video by wishing you all a happy day and a happy ever always. Not just a happy new year or a happy 2023, but a happy always. And I want to start that by just wishing you all joy and peace and harmony, wealth, health, prosperity, and just a general balance throughout this next year. So just take a moment to invite those frequencies in, because these frequencies, the frequencies of joy, gratitude, health, wealth, prosperity, wellness, harmony, balance, these are higher frequencies, and all of these energetic statements have specific vibratory codes. So when we can invite this energy in, then we can anchor these energies, these frequency codes, into our reality field and set a new frequency set point, so that going forward you can set that intention that throughout the next year that you will embody these frequencies, the peace, the joy, the harmony, wealth, health, wellness, prosperity, potentiality, because when we can activate these higher frequency codes, these energetic statements, then we are creating and facilitating potentiality based on our own specific frequencies. So just take a moment to invite all of that in, because as I'm speaking, I'm anchoring all of my videos and lives and the trainings that I do. I bring these frequencies into the discussion or the healing or whatever it is that I'm doing, so that you will all benefit and feel these frequencies as I'm speaking. So just take a moment on this day, on this 1-1 portal, to just anchor and invite those frequencies in, and then anchor them into your reality field. So just breathing that energy in, breathing those frequencies in. And as you breathe them in, just exhale the frequencies out into your field, setting the intention for this to become your reality. And what this will allow, when we can inject and emit these frequencies into our reality field, it means when we're faced with any challenges, any interruptions, any intrusions, that we can actually bring this energy. The energies, these frequencies will help to dissipate or filter, what can be filtered, what can be transmuted as a result of anchoring these higher frequencies into our cellular structure. So what I want to talk about today, I've had to make notes because I just want this to be a really super quick video, but I need to make notes because I've got so much information to share. Sorry if I just need to pop my glasses on so I can see. I've got so much information to share that I just tend to go off in tangents. So what I'm talking about today is the 1-1 energies, the 1-1 codes, so this 1-1 portal. And as most of us know, that the 1 is the symbology of the 1 code is about beginnings and birth and initiation. So it's taking a moment through this day to maybe introspect a little bit and to set intentions of what you actually want to initiate, and setting a realistic goal of when you can actually achieve all of the things that you want to birth or initiate. And so maybe setting the intention that by the end of this year, the 2023 year, that you can have achieved what it is that you're birthing, or that you wish to birth, or that you are initiating you know, this new beginning. And that could be something personal around yourself, your own energy, your own emotions, or it could be something that you're looking to do within your career, or whether you're active, you know, you want to activate higher timelines so that you can create more abundance in any area or structure of your life, be it in your personal relationships, in your career, in business, in finance, again in within your own wellness and health. I hope you can hear me, because it's super windy here. It's just the wind keeps, the wind gets up, but yeah, hopefully you can hear me. I'm kind of in a sheltered spot, but it's very windy, but it's very beautiful. I love it. So yeah, how do you want to change? What do you want to change? What do you want to anchor in by the end of this year? So it's also good to reflect back on the year 6, you know, what you've achieved and what you've succeeded in through the year 6. So the year 6 code is all about harmony. It's about responsibility. It's about finance. It's about care, responsibility. It's connected to support and service, to loyalty, to humanitarianism, and also to love and empathy. And 6 is also about perfection. So what out of those specific energetic statements have you fully activated, fully embodied? You know, what have you succeeded in? Are your finances something that you're working on currently? And obviously, what out of all those energetic statements in relevance to the year 6, we're taking that into this new year. And we've just entered and stepped into the year 7, which is, 2023 adds up to year 7 in numerology. So the year 7 is a really important year to anchor the 7 codes into your energy field, because the codes of 7 is all about spirituality, activating our spirituality, spiritual alchemy. It's about inner awareness, mastery, wisdom, success, insight. It's about creation. It's about observation. It's analyzing and introspecting and perfecting all of the parts of us and what we actually want to create, the reality that we want to create for ourselves. So this year will be, as last year was all about kind of trying to harmonize things and bring balance, this year I think it's going to be more about people really going into their inner processes to master their own energy, to activate and initiate their own spiritual alchemy. So there's going to be quite a lot of spiritual work being done this year. I think a lot more people are going to be called into doing more spiritual work and, you know, having a greater spiritual awareness. Also, the 7 code is also connected to our Antahkarana channels. So I'm not going to talk too much about the Antahkarana channels here. I'll be going more into it in the academy for those who are joining the membership on the 14th of January. But the 7 symbology is connected to the Antahkarana channels. So the Antahkarana channels are our higher consciousness channels. They're our connection to the higher realms. There are higher aspects of ourselves that are connected to our divine creativity, to our divinity, to source energy, like the primary Antahkarana channel, which sits at the higher heart. It's our kind of 5th dimensional, it's the soul channel. It connects our soul body to source consciousness, whether you choose to call that the God source consciousness field or the 0 point reality field. But this is our energetic umbilical cord that connects us to divine source, and it's how we receive our spiritual life force energy, our prana, our chi. And the higher channels that seat, the other channels is the consciousness channel, which connects our higher self to our lower self. It's our higher self, lower self communication that connects us to our super consciousness, our inner wisdom and insight. and the creativity channel, so the creativity consciousness part of us, so how we receive our divine creativity and our creative gifts, our unique abilities. So the 7 is connected to these channels, so working with the 7 codes, which we will be doing in the Academy on the 14th, as I previously mentioned. So in this Academy portal, it's a members portal, and we will be doing, on our first session, we will be doing soul mapping, and so that we can collapse old timelines and recreate and anchor in the frequencies of our potentiality, so we can actually activate a higher timeline reality field, so that we can create this in 2023, because this is the year of success. This is the year of wisdom and anchoring and the mastery. So what do you want to master? What do you want to succeed in? What is it that you want to step away from? What can you step away from today to birth this new you? So in our first session of the members portal, we will be working with doing all of this, you know, setting these new and anchoring these new codes. I'll be going deeper into doing some energy healing, so we can balance the left-right channels, the masculine, feminine channels, and this will help us to clear the associated distortions and miasma in the higher channels, in the Antahkarana channels, so that we can plug ourselves into source and, you know, be able to communicate clearly with our super consciousness and anchor in the frequencies and be the guide that we need to be for ourselves, because ultimately we are the ones that need to do our own work and be guided on our own path. You know, we're all unique, we're all individuals, and we all have superpowers. So by clearing these higher channels, we can anchor our superpowers, so that we can create this higher timeline reality field. So this is what we'll be doing in the first session, and we can embody the vibration of this new these new frequencies, and we will be doing some DNA restructuring, so we can recreate, so we can clear out again all the miasma and the you know, the cellular structures, the genetic inheritances that we have picked up from the collective field or from our loved ones. This is what we're going to be doing through this member portal. So if this calls you, then I'll pop the link in the comments below, and if you subscribe before the 3rd of January, you can receive the discount code. But yeah, this is open to all levels, people who are, you know, self-invested, people who are ready to do the deeper inner work to activate new neural pathways, creating new patterns, because you will pick up and you will integrate the frequencies of the learning content that I'm going to be talking about and going through, and the journeys that I'm going to be taking you on. So it is life-changing. I've been working with these energies for a few years now, and I've seen huge transformations in my clients and on the trainings. So yeah, just to summarize, just take today to invite in what your body feels safe, to release what it is that you're ready to release, because when we can anchor these the portal energies, these new frequency codes, then what you're ready to release will dissipate, it will be released, it will be filtered, it will be transmuted by the higher frequency codes. So again, if you can focus on, you know, inviting love in, inviting peace, inviting joy, inviting you know, prosperity, wellness, health, you know, whatever it is that you want to invite in, because this year is a pivotal year. We're coming into, towards the end of this year, we're coming into a timeline split, so it's a really pivotal time to actually choose which timeline reality, which side of the polarity field that you wish to anchor, so that we can anchor in the positive light frequencies, that we can then integrate the darkness and bring everything into a 0 point, so that we can help to create a better reality field, not just for our own personal self and for our loved ones, but also for the collective. So this year is going to be a really, really pivotal and a really powerful year for this. So yeah, focus on the 7. What is 7 to you? Success, mastery, spiritual alchemy, spiritual awareness, insight, inner awareness, and wisdom. And focus on those frequencies because they're powerful, energetic frequencies. And focusing on the 1, what you want to birth, what you want to initiate, and just have the gratitude for the year that we've just moved out of, what you've achieved, what you've learned, you know, what you can bring with you as lessons into this new year to actually transform it. It's always good. I know last year was an intense year. For me, it was an intense year. For a lot of my clients, I've witnessed a lot of intensity within my clients, my community, and also just my fellow healers and fellow teachers. Last year was intense, but I think it was always going to be intense because, like I said, last year was all about integrating harmony and balance. And so in order to bring the harmony and balance in, we needed to, you know, release a lot of this darkness that was coming up to be cleared and released. And there, for some people, this darkness was really hard, and so they buried it. They just repressed it, unfortunately. And for others, like myself, we went through these dark passages because we knew, you know, we know ultimately that when we move through these dark passages that we are going to come out of the other side, and we're going to have multiple rebirths. And yeah, and it's necessary. It really is necessary. So we can, you know, we can choose to work with it or against it. But ultimately, if we work with it, then, you know, everything is temporary. You know, the law of impermanence. So when we work with the spiritual laws, which I'll also be going into, we'll be working with a different law in each session within the Members Academy portal. But when we work with the spiritual laws, then, you know, we're working with the universal frequency codes as well. You know, we are basically sound and light. We are geometry. We are mathematical sequences. We're numerological patterns. This is what we're made up of. So I'm going to be teaching all of this and going into all of this in the Academy portal. So yeah, I'll leave the link below. For those of you who are called to actually work with this and do this work for others, then I start the next Akashic Record Practitioner Training on the 18th and 19th of February. So you might be called to dive into practitioner training as well. I mean, you could for sure work with the two concurrently. Absolutely no harm in that, because the Academy portal is more inner work. It is learning content, but we're going to be going more into the inner processes. And of course, these inner processes, you will learn lots of techniques, different techniques in journeying in each session, so that you can also bring those into your client work if you are a healer or a teacher or a coach, whatever it is that you're doing. You will learn a lot of really valuable stuff, and it's this body of work is super powerful, and I'm so excited to share that, you know, I've been working on this academy. It's been my goal for the last 3 years, but I've been busy with other things, and now is beautifully aligned to, you know, again, this year is all about success and inner awareness and spiritual growth, spiritual alchemy. So it's a perfect year to begin this academy. So yeah, I hope you all join me, and yeah, I'll pop the link below. So have a beautiful day, and I am off to Ecstatic Dance now, our Sunday morning ceremony, except it's the afternoon today because it's New Year's Day. So yeah, we're having it a little bit later today, but I'll see you all over the next week. And if you want to reach out, feel free to drop me a message and we can have a chat. I'm happy to have a discovery call with any of you if you want to chat with me about anything. But other than that, hopefully I'll see you all in the Academy portal. You can just hop over to my website is miarenna.com/akashic-academy. Again, I'll pop the link below, and you can subscribe there. It's £55 per month. So it's a super affordable price. I wanted to make it affordable for everybody, and the first 2 months is £44 if you sign up by the 3rd of January. So yeah, I hope to see you all in the member portal. Sending much love. Bye.